Okay, let's see. Can we do anything? Okay. All right. Some people are making it. So Jan is here. Maria's here. Welcome. Let's get a that on. View that. There we go. Got it. Got it. All right. So Jan, Marie, if y'all would let everybody else know. Check 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's see. Let's refresh this. Refresh title. Oh, let's go with this one right there. Refresh title. There we go. There we go. Can you hear me? Yes. All right. Good. Okay. So how do we get the word to everybody else that we've got a stream here? I put a comment in the previous stream, but the chat's not open on that one anymore. But I did put a comment with this link on here. So it's just the three of us, at least for the moment. Yeah. So y'all need to help me talk Sandy into coming to Amsterdam for IBC in the fall. I'm not sure if we need to get some impetus here on her. Not sure how we get back to the old chat. I don't think we can. I think it's done. It's toasted. I put a comment in the recorded video, but yeah, I don't know that anybody's going to be able to get back to it. Oh, I've got a website. I can just adjust my website and put the new URL in there. Copy that. Let's see, this will take just a second. And we want to go to appearance, small biz options. We want to go to that. We want to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we'll save. So now the front page of the website will show them the right thing. Ah, Martin found us. YouTube main page. That's what we should have told everybody to do, is to go to the main page. Yep. And I've updated the front of the website, but there's really, that's the crazy thing. There's no way to let people know. How far is it for you guys to get to Amsterdam? That would be fun too, either before or after. Oh, Martin, we're talking about IBC. Yeah, we could go by car, but it would have to be a flying car. Last year, or not last year, last time, 2019, we stayed, I think, an extra 3 days, maybe 4 days, something like that. And basically just stayed in Amsterdam and explored the city. I think we went down to The Hague one day. But yeah. Yeah, so let's see. Well, so continue with our experiment. How does this look? We're at 4K 30. The stats are here. The render time is 9, 10, 11. The total CPU is 18, 19. Yeah. At my end, this looks much smoother. Not seeing what appear to be frame, or what did appear to me to be frame drops before. Looking at the stats in vMix, far fewer frame drops than before. 10 hours by car. Wow, that's a trip. Yep, I've got, I think, 14 to go to visit my mom, and we generally break it into 2 days because it's just crushing to do it all in one. You'll save 7 minutes. Well, here in the U.S., they have what's called the Interstate, which is, I don't know what it's akin to, the Autobahn maybe. And there are these things called rest stops that have bathrooms and, you know, a park where you can get out and walk your dog and that kind of thing. And those are generally about every 30 or 40 miles. It just sort of depends on where you are. And we don't hit every one, but we stop at every other one. Yeah. Yep. I think it does too. But now we have the camera matched to the vMix production resolution and frame rate, and matched to the live stream. And the live stream is 2160p 16. Sorry, P30 at 16 megabits per second. So it ought to look really, really clean. The limiting factor here on my end now at this resolution and frame rate is the bit rate. I could go higher than 16, but I've only got 20. So yeah. Ah, Booth Toys. Yeah. A day and 22 hours by bicycle. Oh, that's a good idea. I think what did we do last time? You know, coming over from the US to Amsterdam was much easier for us to get adjusted than going home. So I would imagine going from the UK to Las Vegas was brutal. Number one, it's 2 extra hours difference, but it's the different direction. And I think, what did we do? I think we just stayed up late. I mean, we're night owls anyway. I'm trying to remember. Yep. Rest stops all over Europe. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Then you don't have to take a cup. Yep. Okay, well, 4K P30 is very doable. We just need to get a 4K P60 camera to try. In Europe, they also have chargers for electric cars at the gas stations. Wow. Yeah, everybody's going crazy over electric here. I don't get it. You're trading one evil for another in a sense that, electricity, well, how is electricity generated over here? Well, everybody would say solar and wind, but that's only a small percentage. It's mostly nuclear. There are a lot of gas-fired turbines, coal plants. Yep. So, and there'll be rolling electrical shortages this summer. California and Texas, will just simply cut off your electricity for a while in order to manage the load. So having an electric car it makes that worse. Yeah, it makes that worse. So, I mean, I'd love an electric car, but I only drive 3 miles one way to the studio, maybe 2. Well, guys and gals, it's been a very interesting experiment. And as experiments go, we can say it's success because we learned what to do and what not to do. To recap, we're at 2160p30 as our overall vMix desktop, actually $29.97. The camera is 2160p $29.97. The stream is 2160p $29.97 at 16 megabits per second bit rate. Pretty smooth. I'll look forward to go back and look in the video later and see. So yeah, we'll see. I have a good sleeping heart, so going to the Americas, I just stay up as long as possible and then sleep for 14 hours. Yeah, yeah, that's what we did when we went to Thailand. Was we just took a day and slept. Yeah, prices in the U.S. actually went up, started climbing long before Ukraine was a thing. Simply because the federal government here is very much opposed to fossil fuels, and so they shut down plans for a new pipeline. They kind of ramped up the scrutiny on refineries, and dropped a bunch of federal land from the oil leases. So it was kind of predestined to get worse. And so that was the winter of 2021, and it's doubled since then. So we've gone from maybe 250 a gallon, I'm not sure how that translates into liters, to $5. And some places on the west coast of the U.S., $7 or $8 a gallon. So fortunately, we don't drive a lot. Yep. It was climbing in Sweden and Denmark before Ukraine. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and here in the U.S., and it may be true where you are, I don't know, but people will drive an insane distance to commute to work. Um, there are people that will drive an hour one way to go to work. And so if that's, say 40 miles, that's an 80-mile round trip. And if your car gets 20 miles to the gallon, that's 4 gallons a day at, $20 a day. That's $100 a week. That's quite a bit. I'm just reading what you guys are saying about gas prices. Yep. Well, guys, it's been a treat to hang out with you. Thank you, Martin and Marie and Jan, for tuning in here. And we will see you guys next week. Sandy wants me to take her shopping. So it's grocery shopping, but still, it's shopping. So Jan drives 50 minutes to work. Well, there you go. There you go. I wish public transportation was more popular here in the U.S. and more available. I could see, my brother was telling me, he's going to stop flying and stop driving and just start riding the train because he can pop on the train and go to work essentially. Yeah, 200 a week.